Whenever you go through a situation where you lose a girl, where you lose someone who you wanted to experience certain situations with, you wanted to experience this place, this thing, this situation, and you may have had love for that girl or that person, and you feel like I need to prove to them how good I am, and you almost over validate yourself, try to do shit for them that isn't necessarily right and doesn't necessarily serve you on a real sense and doesn't necessarily serve the relationship in a real sense because you're not letting them process what's gone. And this is the thing that I've truly experienced on a real level when something isn't necessarily valuing you or someone isn't valuing you in the way you want. You need to let them process what they've missed. So, what do I mean by this? I mean, you take away time from them. You take away time from that girl that you're messaging, and you may have seen a few times, or you may have had a real relationship, a real actual connection. And you may have been together for a while. You take time away from them and put yourself first. You take time away from them and dedicate yourself to yourself and not dedicate yourself to them. And you think, actually, who am I? Actually, where do I want to be? Actually, who am I as a person? And you take time away from them and start improving yourself. And the weird thing is, when you take time away from them and you start investing in yourself and investing in you as a person, you actually start to ring in their mind a little bit in a weird way. Because let's say, for example, I've had a situation where me and this girl fell out essentially. So it kind of broke apart, and she was going that way, I was going that way. We had a deep connection, and we essentially experienced a kind of loving feeling at one time, where you actually got this ridiculous euphoria feeling together, and it was almost something you couldn't replace, if that makes sense. And I haven't felt something like that for a while. I'm not gonna lie, it's sad, isn't it? But I haven't felt that same feeling for a while. But it was one of these things where we actually properly connected, and I don't think she's gonna feel that feeling for a while. Although I haven't felt that feeling for a while. The difference is I can be stoic about it and say, actually, it doesn't matter. Actually, I'm going to improve and I'm going to build a feeling with that with someone who is actually right for me, instead of someone who wasn't right for me. And when I took away time from that and invested in myself, invested in me as a person, and literally just called it after everyone going right, just didn't speak to her, didn't speak to her. The next time I saw her, she was acting out. The last two times I saw her just in random places, she's acted out and done shit, which is obvious to try to get me or try to get my attention in some regard, which is telling to me that she isn't over what happened, essentially, which is good in a sense for me, in a sense, because I'm necessarily winning this situation, and that's a bit of an egotistical mindset anyway. But on a real level, she's processed what she's missed. So she's made of got with loads of other guys. I don't know if she got with loads of other guys because I've heard stories where she had turned a lot of people down. And let's say she's got with a handful of guys. Hopefully, it may be more, of course. But let's say that. Let's say none of them have the real connection that we had. She's going to start to understand what she's missed. She's going to start to understand what's went wrong. And also, I want to preface in this video as well. Don't hold on to that, if that makes sense. Don't hold on to making her neglect or regret you, making her regret you. I mean, don't hold on to making her regret you because that isn't necessarily a good mindset because you're going to be in scarcity then. But what I will say is, let's say she's had loads of different connections with loads of different guys. She's not going to have that same connection with them guys, essentially, because it doesn't come around easy. Therefore, over time, when she's been with different guys, different people, she's going to understand what she's missed. And also, when she sees you again and you're in better shape and you're more confident and you're more happy, you're bigger, you're stronger, but you're leaner. And she's going to think of you in a different light, essentially. And when you hold yourself with more confidence, you're getting on with people and you're providing a better life for yourself, she's going to look at you in a different light, essentially, and understand that she's missed a lot. And what's worse than missing someone, worse than neglecting someone and pushing them away, is you looking at them again and seeing them again and they're doing better. So what's she going to do then? She's going to have to do something to get your reaction or get something out of you. And this is going to be the raw message of let her process what she's missed. If you've fell out of a relationship in a nice way where you actually get on and you're cordial, but you take away time and invest in yourself, there may be a situation or a circumstance where you may actually want that again. And if you start improving yourself and getting better, you may actually have that again, which is good for you if you want that. But obviously, I don't necessarily condone taking someone back that isn't right for you because I didn't feel like relationships should break apart and come back, break apart, come back, break apart, come back. Because every time I've seen that happen with people, it almost always ends negatively and almost ends in a real breakup, you know? They break up for a day or two and then they come back to each other and then break up for another day or 2 months down the line, come back together. The third time, the fourth time, and then it gets to the fifth time or whatever time, and then it's truly broken and it doesn't come back. And on a real level, I just want you lot to get this value of you got to let that person process what they've missed. So you may want them back. You may want to text them a load, call them a load. You may want to fucking write a song for them or some shit and sing your love to them. Make an amazing song, make it go number one just for them so they can give you that validation, that love. You may write them a weird poem, like I know some of you will do, and you may try to get with them essentially like that and get them back like that. But on a real level, sometimes you need to muster up the courage in yourself and say, actually, I need to take time away from me and I need to invest in me. Invest in you. Don't invest in the person that is walking away or going away. Invest in yourself. That's what matters more so over than a person that isn't necessarily a right fit for you. If you invest in yourself and improve yourself, that's going to be exceptional for you. And that's going to lead to real benefits and better relationships down the line. You may have a more attractive girl who you get on better with and you can have more love with, essentially, and have a real connection with in the future, instead of someone who wasn't necessarily right for you. And let's say we don't base it on attraction, let's say naturally you just got a better connection with another girl and it's beautiful and amazing for you, and you may have amazing experiences and there's no way near as much stress and it feels good and it feels amazing. That's a exceptional reality for you, but it comes from digging yourself out of that pain, improving yourself and making yourself into someone who you want to be, and providing yourself with that actual love and care to invest in yourself. There's nothing more that is better for you than to invest in yourself, really. You know what I mean? There's nothing more that is more of a positive thing for you and for you to invest in yourself. Invest in your mindset, invest in building yourself, your money, your career, your mental health, where you want to be, your physique, your body, especially that's a big one. Invest in your body, build in yourself. There's nothing better than that, because that comes into every area of your life and your overall confidence and aura as a person. And you're going to attract a better person because you're going to be more stable and more happy in yourself. You're going to be in a position where you're actually grateful and happy for yourself. Therefore, a person's going to be able to want to be around you and actually want that with you. And you're not going to be holding on to that as much in comparison to the initial circumstance where it happened, if that makes sense. And it's one of these things that you need to go through, man. You need to go through. You need to let her understand what she's missed. You need to let her understand it, because otherwise you are just going to give out your time willy-nilly and she's not going to respect you. In a weird way, you gain more respect like that. You gain a lot more respect. And as much as you may want to reach out and make sure they're all right or make sure they're okay, I don't believe that's the right thing for you, in a sense, because a lot of times it re-invokes them thoughts of love and whatever you had with that person. It re-invokes it in your mind when you open that door up. Essentially, you open that door up of possibility, which is hard. When you open up that door of possibility for different stuff to happen, you may think, oh, it might go right again. Oh, she said this. But on a real level, you need to invest in yourself and improve yourself and just let her know that you're not going to come back. And then she's going to have to act out, but also she's going to have to process it. And if the connection was strong enough, she will be doing shit after a while to kind of get you back, or do weird shit or have weird situations with them to try and get you back, which is exceptional for you and your confidence. But on a raw level, if you let her process what she's missed and invest in you, that's going to have a massive return on investment on you as a person. But if you just gave your time to her and low valued yourself, your self-worth is going to be low. If you just gave her loads of attention, how you view yourself is going to be low. You're going to feel like shit, you're going to act like shit, and you're not going to be happy. But on the other comparison, if you say it's cool, I'll let her go, let her experience whatever she wants to experience, let her jump on what dick she wants to jump on, and you say, actually, I'm going to invest in me, I'm going to improve myself, and over time I'm going to make myself into someone I want to be, you will have a real exceptional effect on yourself. I'm going to look into what I done wrong. I'm going to journal about it. I'm going to write about my mental health, how I feel, how I can improve it. I'm going to start meditating. I'm going to start journaling. I'm going to start working on a goal I want to achieve. I'm going to start working on my business goals. I'm going to start working on myself, my physique, my body. I'm going to start pushing myself. I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start visualizing myself in a certain position. I'm going to start reading. I'm going to start listening to audiobooks. I'm going to start improving myself. I'm going to start getting outside, going for walks, opening my surroundings. I'm going to start interacting with more people, building social connections with different people that have things that I want to achieve or that are in positions that I want to achieve. Imagine what that does to your confidence instead of some girl that didn't value you. And when you get to that position where it's been a year down the line, you are going to view yourself in an amazing position and a more confident and grateful position. And she's going to be clawing to get back in. Let her process what she's missed. And at that point, do what you want. I suggest don't take them back. Don't take it back. Leave it. Go. Improve yourself. You know what I mean? Leave it and just find someone better over time, because that would be more compatible and actually something that is right for you and allow you to actually improve, help yourself, and build a real relationship where you experience real connections and you go out and you do different things and you actually have that real love and then real memories. And you can go there without that insecurity of it breaking again, if that makes sense, because that'd be quite hard, wouldn't it? Let's say there's a girl that you've got with, broke up with, seen her, got with her, seen her, got with her, and then it breaks up, break up. And you view it in a sense that it might break up again. And I spoke to a guy recently who went through a situation where he lost his girl, and he said, I don't know if I want to take her back because I don't know if it's going to go bad again. I don't know if I'm going to just feel this again, this pain, this sadness again, because she can just decide to go. It fucks up the connection. And you don't want that in the back of your mind, do you? When you're seeing her, when you're getting with her, you want it to be a real connection where you feel positive and grateful for it. And that's going to be the real message in this video. You got to let her process, man. You got to let her process what she's missed and understand what she's missed. Then you do what you want. You're the leader of your own ship. You can't let someone take you off course. You can't let someone sink your boat. You know what I mean? You can't let someone take your boat over. You know, you got to allow yourself to improve and allow yourself to be better and just understand you're the priority. Take away time for yourself and let her process it, and then you do exactly what you want in that situation. You do what you want. Fuck her. You know what I mean? In a nice way. Let her be. If you had a good connection, in a nice way, like, let her go. You know what I mean? If you had a bad connection, then obviously don't hold on to that resentment, that sadness. I said that as a joke, but it's a bit mean. But on a real level, just take that mindset and just understand that you need to make yourself better, and you need to let her process what she's missed and improve yourself and take yourself up to someone who you want to be. Hope you lot got a lot of value. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want any help getting an exceptional condition, getting in exceptional shape, send me an email. My email is in the bio. I might even put in the description. I might even put it on screen if I edit this video. Send me an email and we can work together. Hope you lot got a lot of value. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.